Japan hosted its largest stationery event that gathered brands from all over the country to showcase their latest products. The event was full of excitement with a tree full of macaron-themed sticky notes, various masking tapes, and a booth to create your own sandwich notebook. So we ended up creating our own vegetarian sandwich with lettuce, tomato, red onion, and avocado. A man with an apron made our sandwich in front of us, which was the most heartwarming experience of the day. The event is hosted throughout the year in different locations, so if you happen to visit Japan, we highly recommend it. Japanese calendars are weird. A bento box calendar is packaged in a bento box with chopsticks that help stand the calendar. It displays each month with a different bento box that best represents the month. The Tokyo Bay Fish Calendar displays different fishes that can be found in the Tokyo Bay. Each card can be pulled out of the box and stand on its own. The Temiyage Calendar is packaged in a traditional style gift box. It opens in a star shape to display popular gifts in Japan. The pasta markers from Kokuyo are beautiful graphic markers that write like oil pastels. Their rich pigmented colors come in 30 shades that write incredibly smooth. Their retractable resin case gives you a more clean drawing experience than regular pastels, while their square shape allows you to fill in the corners and angle the marker according to your needs. Packaged in a beautifully designed box, these markers make the perfect gift for yourself or someone special. This mechanical pencil is unbreakable and comes with a sharpener. The Otona Pencil holds a 2mm pencil lead, which is 4 times the size of a normal 0.5mm pencil. These types of pencils are popular for creative work and the outdoors, but this pencil was made for daily use by the pencil company Kitaboshi to combat the lowering demand for wooden pencils. They have a simple design and have the warm feel of wood. Japanese stamps are weird. The Korori stamps satisfyingly roll out patterns of penguins and cats. These stamps are for stamps, like the ones you stick to send envelopes. This design carries a stamp, and this one uses the stamp as a canvas. These stamps with Japanese alphabets use an adorable font. Comment if you notice the words we stamped. These are Buddha stamps with different phrases and facial expressions. These are sushi and stationery themed stamps with designs like tuna, shrimp, scissors, and a hole punch. And finally, these stamps from Yohaku have simple yet very detailed designs. Which one was your favorite? Japanese pen cases are weird. The Sonic Kakusta opens up with a stand, which makes it really easy to switch around your tools. The Sunstar Delde makes you pull down the pen case to reveal what's inside. And the Smasta pen case also folds open and even has space for your phone to be with you while studying. These are thick chunks of pencil lead that we'll be using with these Wattine mechanical pencils with traditional Japanese designs. The pencil is way thicker than normal mechanical pencils, which makes them sturdier and more versatile. You'll have to sharpen the pencil and take some time to learn the techniques of using them, but there's a certain type of satisfaction with using a simple tool to express your creativity. This notebook is for you to write for the next 365 days. Whether it's a diary, a recipe book for your everyday cooking, to log the books you read, or to record your child's growth, it's a beautiful looking notebook made by a studio in Japan that specializes in letterpress and risograph printing. Each page is numbered in either Gill Sans or Bodoni font, which are all printed by risograph. The size of the notebook is just the perfect size for you to carry around and shouldn't be intimidating for you to record bits of your life. Studio Ghibli collaborations are the most incredible. These are a collection of mini stamps in My Neighbor Totoro themes. These are a set of stamp pads with detailed rubber stamps, and these have rotating stamps to change the dates. There's also the monograph mechanical pencils and some notebooks, but which are your favorite? Never drop your books on a book stand with a special stand. The guides on the stand assist each book in making sure they don't fall over. It won a Japanese Stationery Award in 2023 for its design and functionality. Not a single book will be left behind, regardless of its size and thickness. Japanese erasers are weird. These are translucent erasers that come in blue, yellow, and pink. These are the hyper gold high-class erasers that don't use actual gold but comes in a premium package and an eraser made of natural rubber that doesn't deteriorate like gold. This eraser uses actual wood from a Japanese shrine as a sleeve, and this has a golden poop inside that's meant for good luck. This enormous eraser is not just for the looks. It's a big eraser for big mistakes that actually erases really well, but you can always put it on a plate and give it a taste. The Vistage Watercolor Sticks from Pentel are high-quality, water-soluble pastels that make a flexible medium. Using the water brush that's included in the kit, you can blend different colors and express different textures. You can also color the brush and illustrate with them like watercolor paint. Finally, you can use the shavings of the sticks, blend them with different colors, and create your own paint. A beautiful box of unique tools for artists to experiment with different textures and techniques. Japanese pen cases are weird. The giraffe pen case stands and has a zipper on its neck. The sharks and crocodiles get their mouths full with pens and pencils. The hedgehog and panda pen cases open from their backs. And the toucan uses its beaks to store your tools. Which was your favorite? It's a time of the year when Tombow releases a new line of limited edition stationery. The 5 items come in mineral colors of shell beige, pistachio green, sheer purple, sorbet blue, and apricot pink. The monograph mechanical pencils twist out an eraser and have a shake to write feature. The monograph light is also a mechanical pencil that twists out a smaller eraser with a fine diameter of 3.6 millimeters and features a textured grip. The mono erasers are one of the best erasers in the world and are also phthalate free. The mono 1 erasers twist out like the mechanical pencils, perfect for precise work. And finally, the mono pocket correction tapes come in these beautiful clear cases that covers 5 millimeters in width and tape up to 4 meters. The Japanese Stationery Award for 2024 just came out, and here are the top 4 nominated products. The Design Award was given to the Uniball 1P pens for their adorable form, smooth writing experience, and colors that represent different foods like grapes, oranges, and bananas. 4 new variations were just added to the collection, with 2 of them featuring rose gold metal clips. The Functionality Award was handed to the Campus Flat Kimochi notebook. It lays completely flat to make it easier to write over pages and take photos of your notes. Apparently, the company spent 3 years developing this simple yet handy notebook. The Idea Award was given to the Ukamuri clip, which has a perfect string for clipping books and notebooks. The unique and adorable design was a trend at one point on Japanese social media. Finally, the Grand Award for the best stationery in 2024 was given to the Pentel Matte Hop pens. These ballpoint pens are like mini graphic markers. Unlike any other ballpoint pens, these put out a matte finish that stands out best when writing on photos and darker canvases. A perfect line of pens for creating decorations. The Japanese Stationery Awards for 2024 just came out, and here are the top 5 pen cases. In number 5 ranked the Kokuyo Slish pen case. It's a mesh type pen case with a slit that holds your frequently used tools. There's a zipper on the other side for more storage, and the mesh material makes it easy to view what's inside. In 4th came the Kokuyo C2 pen case. It's a simple, clear pen case in a cuboid shape. The case opens wide for convenience, and the zipper also acts as a hook that can attach to backpacks. 3rd place was the Sunstar Tray pen case. The case is cleverly designed to level both sides of the pen case when you open it. The inner band secures the tools in place and provides great protection thanks to the magnet and the hard outer shell. And 2nd was the Kokuyo Peep Light pen case. This case has a divider inside to accommodate areas to show or hide your tools. You can show off your most aesthetically pleasing stationery that matches colors with the case and hide your other tools in a different section. And finally, the best pen case for 2024 was granted to the Sonic Kagusta pen case. It's another cleverly designed pen case that opens up in a pyramid shape. The size and angle of each divider makes it very easy to navigate through your tools. They're initially made to organize stationery, but they can also be used to store other small items like makeup. Japan had a paper festival gathering stationery brands across the country showcasing their latest paper goods and stamp related products. Our mission was to go around all 120 stations across 3 floors and get as many free stamps as possible. We started off by visiting a printing company based in Tokyo where we used their leftover paper materials to create batches. Nearby stations featured paper decorations, paper-based shelves and pen cases, and a paper accordion that played surprisingly well. A different printing company offered a service to create our own mini notebooks using their high-quality sheets of paper. We got to choose the cover, paper, and band for extra security. We didn't forget our other mission, which was to get as many stamps as possible. While there is a table full of stamps from different brands, the most memorable stamp was definitely this large half-cylinder stamp, which we had to roll across the page. There's still a whole lot more from this event, like these unique masking tapes, stationery made from bamboo, and weird looking stamps, so like for part 2. There was a paper and stamp exclusive event in Asakusa where we got to experience different workshops, get a bunch of free unique stamps, and find Japan's latest paper and stamp related products. There were 120 stands across 3 floors, and a lot of them were individual artists and small businesses. This artist was selling products made from his hand-carved stamps that were extremely detailed and beautifully designed. A different artist was drawing portraits based on initials, and there was a booth with artworks made from masking tape. The station that caught our attention was a series of stationery made of bamboo. The calendars, notebooks, and memo pads are all made of bamboo that was supposed to go to waste. This incredible event is called Kamihaku, which will be hosted again from August 10th to 12th in Kyoto and from September 6th to 8th in Tokyo. Studio Ghibli has a select few officially collaborated stationery that is both beautiful and functional. The rotating date stamp has My Neighbor Totoro and Howl's Moving Castle designed stamps with the ability to add a custom date in the middle, which is great when creating diaries. There are several rubber stamps in Totoro and Kiki's delivery service designs. There's one with Mei from Totoro walking and another one with Kiki and Gigi relaxing. If one is not enough, there are also sets of Totoro and Kiki designed stamps. Each set includes more than 10 stamps with designs that reflect the characters and different scenes from each film. These are sets of mini stamps that also include a mini stamp pad. There are 4 different stamps included in each set, with multiple sets for Totoro, a set for Spirited Away, and more. Finally, there are Studio Ghibli themed playing cards in Kiki, Howl, and Castle in the Sky themes. Every card is a snippet from the film, and the entire film can be recognized from ace to king, from spade, heart, diamond to club. Here's the final part of the Japanese Stationery Awards for 2024. This video will cover the best ballpoint pens, mechanical pencils, multi-pens, fountain pens, and markers. The ballpoint pen award was handed to the Friction Y erasable pens. They're the latest, most colorful lineup of ballpoint pens from the Friction series, which is an extremely popular series of erasable pens that have sold over 4 billion pens since its first release in 2007. The mechanical pencil award went to the incredible Kuru Toga Dive, a self-sharpening mechanical pencils with features never seen before in any other mechanical pencil in the world. This mechanical pencil is the first ever pencil to self-sharpen and self-click, which gets rid of the need to click on the pencil manually to output the pencil lead. The multi-pen award was given to the Jetstream 4-in-1 bamboo pen. The grip, made of bamboo material, feels great, works great, and is long-lasting. The pen includes 4 pens in black, red, blue, and green, alongside a 0.5mm mechanical pencil. The Fountain Pen Award was handed to this insane looking pen of the Urokogumo No. 3776 Century Pen from Platinum. The detailed designs of the clear body represents the beautiful clouds around Mount Fuji. The bottled ink that comes with the set represents the famous artwork of the red Mount Fuji by Hokusai. Finally, the Marker Award went to the Sunstar Ninnepi Deco, a dual-headed marker with a thin 3mm marker, perfect for quick decorations and illustrations. The most advanced and popular line of mechanical pencils in Japan just came out with a brand new pencil. It's not the advanced upgrade nor the Kurutoga Dive, it's the Kurutoga Metal. The Kurutogas have gears inside that spin the pencil and self-sharpen it. This means that you'll be left with clean, even lines, which are especially important when writing complex letters like in Japanese. The Kurutoga Metal is the first ever with a full aluminum body, a metal clip, and a brass-made pencil tip and eraser cap. The textured metal body and grip feels premium and definitely has one of the most stable writing experiences thanks to the newly added nib damper on the tip. The pencil holds the latest Kurutoga KS gears with 0.5mm pencils, an incredible mechanical pencil for its beautiful looks and quality materials. This incredible stamp gets you the perfect looking calendars. They can be disassembled to also create number lists and dates in any combination you wish. The best part about these connected stamps is how you can change colors on specific areas by taking them apart, applying different colors on different chunks, and bringing them back together with a firm squeeze. The company that produces these also makes the best, most popular line of stamp pads. Their most recent ones come in beautiful colors that represent traditional Japanese colors, and also come in tiny, square shapes. The best combination to boost your journaling game. This is an over-engineered stamp that protects your privacy. You simply roll the stamp over areas you want to keep private. They're extremely effective and makes it impossible to look through the stamped areas. They come in all sizes and shapes. The wider stamp covers large areas at once, and the pressing version gets the job done quick and easy. There's even a version that includes a small blade to cut open boxes and letters. They're the roller Kishbon from the company Plus, a handy, refillable stamp to keep you private. This is the best, most beautiful looking pencil sharpener that manually removes your wooden pencil once it is sharpened. All the gears inside the sharpener work together to sharpen your pencil and slowly push it out to avoid over sharpening the pencil. There's even a lock for the dust box so that the sharpened bits won't spread when you accidentally drop the pencil sharpener. A functional yet enjoyable tool for your productivity. These are stamps for stamps. For postage stamps, you stick to send physical letters. The design plays with the shape of the postage stamp, like a person throwing a stamp, a sumo wrestler pulling a stamp, and a person carrying a stamp. You can even add speech bubbles to the combination to further personalize your creation. Instead of sending text messages to your friends and family, maybe this is your call to try sending physical letters again. Studio Ghibli now has a kit for wax seals that stamps beautiful designs of Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Castle in the Sky. The box includes a 25mm stamp, a handle, a spoon, a candle, and a jar of wax beads. After adding a few wax beads to the spoon, slowly melt them on the candle and pour the melted wax. Safely place the stamp on the wax to seal a letter or seal onto a non-stick surface if you plan to use them for later. A subtle yet very enjoyable way to express your love for Studio Ghibli. This is a metal pencil that writes 16 kilometers or 10 miles without ever running out. Unlike wooden pencils, the Metacell doesn't need to be sharpened thanks to durable materials. Re-Metacell is a version that uses eggshells and scallop shells, which are some of the common wastes found in Japan and are used as materials for the body of this pencil. The pencil tip is the same as the original, a mixture of graphite and metal that writes in 2H hardness or number 4 pencils. They're commonly used for sketches, but how would you use them? Let me know in the comments. Studio Ghibli stamps are like tiny treasures, showcasing amazing artwork for movies with rich storytelling and cultural significance. My Neighbor Totoro has sets of wooden rubber stamps with positive messages. The Japanese words read like perfect and keep up the good work. This set of stamps also have detailed illustrations of Totoro along with positive phrases such as very well done and you did it. A different set of stamps are these small, adorable stamps of Totoro holding an umbrella, a flower, and a plant, along with a stamp of Kurosuke's. The slightly bigger stamps of Totoro and Kiki's Delivery Service are also incredibly detailed and adorable. There's a stamp of Kiki and Gigi on a wreath, the two relaxing, and Gigi holding a pen. You can get creative, like with this Totoro stamp holding a pole, by adding a flag made of masking tape. The possibilities are endless to brighten your daily note-taking and journaling. This is the world's thinnest pen that writes in 0.28mm, which is great for maximizing your cheat sheet or for illustrating detailed artwork. Even though it's as thin as a needle, the Jetstream Edge writes smoothly and precisely. The sleek modern look comes in white, black, champagne, and navy. If you prefer a smoother, more consistent pen, the 0.38mm version comes in mint green, very pink, Prussian blue, and black red. People have used them for calligraphy, design work, and even for Dungeons & Dragons. Just keep in mind that they do run out quickly, and especially the 0.28mm can experience some skipping. Here are the 5 best stamps based on quality, customization, and convenience. The Shachihata Connected stamp stamps out calendars, which are fully customizable thanks to interchangeable parts. You can get creative by applying different colors on different sections, but don't get lost when assembling them back together. The rotating Ghibli stamp features intricate designs with characters from Studio Ghibli's most memorable movies, including Kiki, Totoro, and Howl. The dates are adjustable up to 2033. The small world around stamps add a touch of humor and style to letters and postcards. You can stamp people pulling and carrying the postage stamp and add speech bubbles for personalized messages. The Midori paintable stamps are the most convenient, pre-inked stamps that can be used up to 1,000 times without refilling the ink. They're the ultimate tool to level up your planners, cards, and gifts. Finally, the Kori Jirushi stamps are acrylic rubber stamps like ice cubes. They're one of the most beautiful looking stamps, and the transparent design helps with the precision of your stamping.
This is an insane pencil made of brass and aluminum parts with features you will not find on other mechanical pencils. The OHTO MS-01 has two unique features to help you draw and write with precision. The knurled grip can be twisted to adjust the length of the pencil tip, and the dial in the middle adjusts the pencil output for each click. This all adds to around 27 grams, which makes it one of the heaviest drafting mechanical pencils in the world. It's a testament to the Japanese company's commitment to creating a highly functional tool using quality materials.
Never feel lonely with these posture pals that can hang on to your desk. The Funbaruz posture pals are cute plushies that will keep your posture in check. By not squeezing it or letting it fall, they will naturally keep your back straight and your tummy warm. The calico cat, hedgehog, panda, and the bad hair day duck will provide a warm welcome every time you come back. Japanese stationery is weird. This is a letter opener, scissors like Japanese samurai swords, and erasers like Mount Fuji. The erasers in 3 colors have illustrations by Hokusai like you see in Japanese passports. They begin to shape like Mount Fuji as you use them. The letter openers represents actual Japanese samurais from the past with different colorings, blade patterns, and family crests. They're not as sharp as you might imagine, but they get the job done in style. The scissors are also designed like samurai swords, as you can see in the differences in the shape of the blades. From the packaging to the stand to the case, they bring a touch of culture and style to your daily tasks. These are the best erasers based on the amount of residue and erasability. We had a few of our members test 14 different erasers and 2 sand erasers to find the best erasing eraser with the least amount of residue. First, the Seed Gold eraser was not impressive in its performance. It did not erase well and left a lot of residue when erasing. The Zigzag eraser was another underperforming eraser, but it is more understandable since it has a very unique design for a very specific purpose. The Kadokeshi performed similarly to the Zigzag but had slightly better residue performance. The Majikeshi erased well but left a decent amount of residue. At least they can be picked up by the attached magnet. The Rosari performed just like the Majikeshi, and the Clear Radar did better in residue but was a little worse in erasability. The Arch did well in erasability, and the Seed Radar performed nicely on the residue. The Mono Dust Catch was one of the favorites coming into the test but performed slightly worse than the upcoming erasers. The Mount Fuji eraser that turns into Mount Fuji erased really well, and the Mono Tough showed slightly better performance and residue. Before we get to the top 3 erasers, here's what we found out with the sand erasers that specialize in erasing pen ink. When comparing the Radic 512 and the Seed 512, the Seed performed much better, mainly because of its erasability. Back to the rankings, in 3rd place came the popular Mono eraser, 2nd was the Mono Non-Dust, and finally, the best performing eraser was a Matomaru-kun eraser. The eraser is specialized for leaving the least amount of residue, but it also performed incredibly well in erasability. This band slaps onto your wrist, takes notes like a sticky note, and can be reused with an eraser. Say goodbye to single-use notes. This wearable memo band lets you take notes on the go. You can write with oil-based ballpoint pens, both vertically and horizontally, and put the band with a simple slap on the wrist. The special silicone material makes it waterproof, so your notes won't disappear even if they get wet. Once you're done, you can wipe the band clean by using an eraser, alcohol wipe, or simply your finger.